for the most part, and still is the most viewed in history. That's the biggest stunt of all time. I'm not even gonna do the songs y'all really like.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. Of course, he performed Not Like Us. In the lead up to Kendrick Lamar's headline performance at the Super Bowl halftime show, most of the chatter focused on whether he would play the song that was effectively the knockout blow in the months-long battle with Drake last year, the song that became Kendrick Lamar's signature hit and a generational anthem, the song that won both Record and Song of the Year at the Grammys just a week ago, the song that appeared to recalibrate hip-hop power rankings, perhaps permanently. So yes, Kendrick Lamar played the song, towards the end of the set, of course, building up anticipation with a couple of brief musical nods to it, toying with the audience's emotion and thirst.
And that's why when I saw the Super Bowl, people that didn't understand it, I'm like, well, maybe at that moment, it wasn't for you. But for those that knew the purpose, it served me well.
And I know my team now don't want to hear this. But
man,
I gotta say it. But I thought
family business, New Orleans.
I thought black people wasn't fucking with the NFL anyway. Bro, we pop off so much, bro, but we ain't supposed to be messing with them anyway. But because they gave one black person some money, then all of a sudden we back with the NFL. We ain't supposed to be watching that anyway. Since we talking about all this black power right now, all this black excellence, like we get into the wrong things. And so we gonna criticize the fact that another black man is there regardless. I don't care who it is. We got that spot and we got an opportunity to shine and put on for our people. And somebody got up there and did something besides just, hey, look at me dance. That boy didn't do no hits for the most part. And still is the most viewed in history? That's the biggest stunt of all time. I'm not even gonna do the songs y'all really like, and I'm still gonna smash.
Yeah, man.
What? And I'm gonna play a video game with your mind at the same time. They don't even know. They're like,
hey, man. And you know what I love about that, man? And not even just about the numbers, but that's Michael Jackson, high numbers. Prince, Bruno Mars, like for Kendrick, and he did it his way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't look at that and say, man, what Kendrick doing? He didn't have no guy out there from a rock group playing a guitar. It was like, that's Kendrick.
Yeah, man. And we don't also understand, man, and I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna go, because
well, that's one more thing I do want to ask you, because I want to clarify something. Okay,
cool. I'll say this, bro. Like, I believe sometimes, bro, that we involve ourselves in lynching without knowing it. You know what I'm saying? And we publicly lynch each other, right? And for entertainment of each other. And if you notice, a lot of times when they used to lynch black people, it was black people around watching it too, when we could have been doing something to stop it. So when people ask me questions, I usually don't. This is probably the first time, go and look, y'all, that I've ever said anything about that song or what was going on with that, because I'd rather use my power for something else, right? I ducked that question. But what I will say, man, is I seen this for myself. Kids are now being involved in lyricism. My homeboys' kids, I'm not talking about nobody else's kids, is actually dissecting lyrics because of that man. And so he's able to do something in a situation that may not be the cutest situation, but I can honestly say he got a lot more out of it. He engaged mind, had people asking questions and talking about things that people hadn't done since early 90s hip hop. I mean, we talk about Souls of Mischief. That's on your shirt, man. When I went up to the Bay, I went and engaged with Tajay, bro, because of what they did for me. From a lyricism standpoint, for me to see somebody rapping like that was outside of New York meant the world for me, or to me. So for Kendrick to be able to at least have black folks thinking all around this world, we got to give that young man some kind of credit.
And that's the future. That's a good way to end right there. I echo all of your views and sentiments. That is the future. Edutainment, the blueprint. Be yourself. Come on, all the way around. And big shout out to Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah,
on
congratulations.
As well. Congratulations, big. You're right about that in terms of the layers and all of that. And what was actually being said. In a lot of ways, I thought he sacrificed himself at the
in a way, because he now.
Yeah, no, I mean it didn't matter really, but he the message sometimes get in the way of just rocking the party. And I suffer from that sometimes. But it was what you had said about the innovation, and I just want to direct artists to that kind of thought. Be yourself, be original. You may be influenced by a certain blueprint or so on, what you was just saying, create, but you have to find you in that. You can't just copy the blueprint or attempt to, or copy somebody else. I hear across the table here, originality and authenticity is the future of hip hop.
And what's scary is that you don't hear so much of that right now with but a handful of artists.
But a handful.
So hopefully, I think Kendrick is setting a bar now for that to go up. And like, if you ain't coming with this type of shit, then sit down.
Or come with whatever you love and go a different area. He got his fans over here. You might have yours over here.
Yeah, it's a time to be inspired, I think, man, because there's been a lot of that mediocrity accepted in the music right now.
Accepted.
I mean, when a person rapped off beat back in the early days to now, you'd be getting ridiculed. You wouldn't even put a record out, and now that shit is celebrated.
Right.
And we need
and
to
the
do
more
better
offbeat you are, the more celebrated.
Yeah, that shit is crazy to me.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So, but everything goes in cycles, and I think that we're gonna do better. The generations, coming after us will eventually do better.
I have faith in that. You said the key thing, and it was profound what you just said. You said when we were growing up, the elders, didn't like our music either. I mean, remember, this was all 3 more years, it's over, okay? And here we are today, looking at the youngin', same way.
Saying the same.
Y'all look crazy. But you said a key thing. We were right.
Absolutely.
So why not have faith in young people in that way as well? They might be right.
In their world.
In their world.
The world is now.
Well, this is the thing. Yeah. No, wait a minute. We were right in the world. Okay. Like, there was no algorithms back in the days in that sense. Okay. No, hip hop took the world. Our youngins might want to pay attention. We're all getting caught up in algorithms, because you said something else about this one has 1 million fans, but you may have, if you just be yourself, you may have 1 million fans because you said something that everybody thought, and
we're all different.
We're all different. The message sometimes get in the way of just rocking the party. And I suffer from that sometimes. But it was what you had said about the innovation, and I just want to direct artists to that kind of thought. Be yourself, be original. You may be influenced by a certain blueprint or so on, what you was just saying, create, but you have to find you